This is James chapter 5 and 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We are ready to live, salute you. All right, so I just want to go into this lesson, and I was just basically watching this video with this guy, Richard Wolff. All right, and he goes into the economy a lot about basically saying the American empire is in decline, or the American empire, as you can see down there, American empire is over. All right, because it's all doom and gloom. All right, basically for this economy. All right, because basically this place was built up on bloodshed, man. Matter of fact, let me get it. 10, you know, um, right. This is Habakkuk 2:12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and established a city by iniquity. All right, and iniquity, you know, is pretty much ill dealing, man, wickedness, man. And the American dollar is a wicked man, is something that's wicked, man. All right, let me grab another scripture, right? Because this is Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. And the American dollar in and of itself is nothing but fraud. All right, it's a debt note. All right, and the people who print it, which is the Federal Reserve, is not even federal at all. All right, it's basically a private owned industry, privately owned family that owns the Federal Reserve, that prints the so-called USD. All right. So everything about this devil is fraud, and it's all coming to naught, man. All right, and in these last days, everything is going to its intrinsic value, to its true value, and that's everything. You know, that's why the MOTB is inevitable, man. All right, the RFID microchip, man. All right, which is where this place is going to, man. All right, because they really have nowhere else to go, because the Ponzi scheme is falling apart, man. All right, you know, it's falling apart, man. And the American, a just like the ancient Roman Empire, you had the denarii, which was constantly being devalued. Well, it's the same thing that's going on with the American dollar, man. All right, this is a part of the Lord bringing this devil down, man. All right, but yeah, man, that just weight is, I mean, that false balance, man. And, the Lord's doing away with that, man. You know, that American dollar is just that. It's a false weight. It's an unjust balance. It's also become an idol in this place. All right. But in his last days, it's not gonna. Matter of fact, this is Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. All right. So yeah, man. you know, in the last days, you want to have your treasure stored up in heaven, as the scripture says, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me get another scripture. Not rich towards. Right. Yeah. Right. And this goes into the parable of the rich man basically said, I'm gonna, build a greater house. So, just increase my goods, but this is Luke 12:18. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build a greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But Yahweh said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich towards Yahweh, right? See, the real currency we're going to have is faith, man. Scriptures talk about faith as a treasure. All right, talks about them that laid up faith for the treasure. All right, so we want to have currency with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in these last days, man. Because this money, this physical wealth is about to come to naught, man. All right. Matter of fact, um, there, perfect. All right. Right. This is Isaiah 47. Let me read up. Isaiah 47:8. Therefore, hear now this thou that art given to pleasures, right? And the scriptures call this that rejoicing city, right? Basically party city, right? Therefore, hear now this thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am and none else besides me. I shall not sit a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in one day, the loss of children and widowhood, and they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. Right, in Book of Revelation, it says in 1 hour all these things are brought to naught, man. All right. So hey, in one day you're gonna lose everything, man. All right. It's gonna be one particular day that the Lord has chosen to get rid of your ass, to do away with Babylon the Great. All right. Okay. And even before that, your dollar's gonna be out the window, man. You know. All right. That's why you have all these nations that what do they call it? The BRICS nations. They're forming alliances, financial agreements. You know. They're getting ready to. A lot of these nations are trying to divorce themselves from the dollar. You know. It's pretty much all downhill for this place, man. All right, because what scripture says that matter of fact, let me get it. All right. This is Sirach 10:8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. All right. Okay. So that's what we're watching, man. As this kingdom goes down, as the stock in this place goes down, man, our stock is gonna go through the roof, man. All right, because we're invested in the kingdom to come, and our currency is in heaven, man. All right, scriptures talk about making the altar fat, man. All right, because you can't carry these riches, physical riches, with you, man. Matter of fact, here, Right. This is Sirach 10. This is Sirach 10 and 10. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. Right. So hey man, the Lord's getting ready to remove this devil, man. For when a man is dead, he shall inherit creeping things, beasts, and worms. And and it talks about in the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter, man. It says, worms cover thee, man. All right. The worms cover you, man. That represents decay, man. All right. So this is a dying kingdom and a dying society, and we're in the last days of this kingdom, man. And we're in a time where we're witnessing in real time the fall and collapse of this entire kingdom, man. All right. All aspects of this kingdom is uh in a state of decadence. All right. Whether it be financially, morally, it's through. Every facet of this place is finished and done, and these people know it, man. All right, and they're angry and they're lashing out, man. That's why it's gonna be so much chaos in these streets, man. It already is, you know. People are gonna be invading each other, killing each other for food, man. All right, raping and robbing each other, man. All right, that's where this place is going, man. All right, it was built with violence and it's gonna go out with violence, man. All right, it was built on fraud and lies and it's going out with fraud and lies, man. You know, the Lord is really exposing this devil in these last days, man. So hey, there's nowhere to go but down. It's all downhill from here, man. You know, but it's a little lesson I wanted to do. Hope it was edifying and shalom.